Hey man, what's good with it, baby? Raymond HTX. We are back behind the lens. Got my dog recording, and we just got out the gym, man. So me and my dog Tony, me and my dog Barbacoa, we're gonna be I'm gonna be giving y'all an update, frequently asked questions about the oil and gas, or the oil field, my bad, hauling sand, because a lot of people had so many questions. So my dog's gonna help me pick questions that people have been asking me. So I'm gonna just go down my list. He's gonna, I guess, ask, you know what I'm saying, whatever y'all been asking. So we're gonna go down the comments, and like I said, this is just to clarify all the comments and answer all the questions that y'all been having. So other people may be having different questions and stuff like that, so that's what we're gonna be clearing up this video. And we might be doing some fitness. This guy's over here laughing because he don't be behind the camera, but we got to do some fitness stuff, boy. Look, I'm overweight.
You don't know gains, bro.
Hey, I was 277 pounds, now I'm like 273 or 272.
Yes, sir.
But I gotta do better, man. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be
day by day.
Day by day, baby. Hey, we trying to make it shake and bake. You feel me? So yeah, so my dog's gonna help me. What do you call it? Like I said, read these questions. And yeah, man, y'all remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for all y'all that's showing love, that just recently subscribed or been subscribed. I really, really appreciate y'all. And we recording, right? You got the little recording on top?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bit. Okay, so first question I'm gonna ask. Some people are asking, everybody's asking about the money. How much money did I make? It said more or less, who is this? Nick asked, more or less, how much money were you making weekly? So it was by load. So every load was between 200 to 500. Upper 200s to 500. 500 was like the max. I was only doing like 1 to 2 of those a day. You rarely get the 500 because everybody likes to shoot for like the 300. The 300 was the average. So let's say I made like 600 a day for like 2 days, 3 days, whatever. At the end of the week, it was like what, 6, 12, 18, let's say 1800, right? At the end of the week of 2000, you're getting 25 to 30%. 30% is like the running rate right now. As far as 3 months ago, that was a running rate. So everybody that barely came into oil field was basically getting 30%. And if you, the truck made, like the whole owner of the truck, if you're the owner of the truck, I was only a 1099 company driver. So I was making 30% of whatever the truck made, or 25 of the of whatever the truck made. So at first I started at 25, then you move up to 30, and then you kind of stuck at 30. So yeah, plain and simple. So what I've made in my pocket, I made like $400 because the truck wasn't moving, because the wells were moving slow. So that's why I left, because I got in, they showed me the tricks of the trade. I learned sandbox. It was really easy. So if y'all want to get in sandbox, first of all, really easy. Anybody could do it. Just take 2 classes. If y'all want to know what classes I took, just go on my DM. And next question. If you got more questions, just hit me in my DM, ask me the particular question, and I'll cover it for you. But any other questions you see on there? Are they still looking for owner ops? Okay, that question. So I was contracted with a company that was contracted with another company. That company was called 5F. That's the company over all of it. They do over the road. They do over the road, sand hauling, and something else. But with that, there's a guy named Jason. I don't want to be giving his information out to everybody, but go to 5F, put in an application, and just like any other job, call up there and put that pressure on them, let them know you're looking for a job. But I wouldn't recommend, so everybody's asking me, hey, put me onto the oil field. The companies I was with weren't paying that good. They weren't paying nothing. They were charging me for fuel. So that's another reason why I left. I think I mentioned that in my last video. So the company I was with, I can't get y'all on. If y'all want to jump and get y'all feet wet, learn it, I'll put you on. But that's all I can tell y'all there. Y'all won't make much money, you know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna make something. So you got any questions right there, my boy?
You got John 2202. Is it worth it? I got my own truck and I'm thinking about going to the oil field.
Is the oil field worth it? So I feel like it was worth it if you're just trying to get your feet wet. Well, see, that's the thing. It's a kind of yes and no question, because I know there's some people doing good and there's some people kind of like, I feel owner operators doing really good for themselves. I feel like if you're a 1099 company or 1099 driver, it's a little, I feel like it wasn't worth it for me. But I feel like if you get with a good company that's willing to pay you 35% of the whole payout at the end of the week, and you're able to see what your whole payout, like if you're, let's say, making 35% of 15,000, that's good bread, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's way over the top, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean, it's good money if you make it 35% or whatever. But it's like I said, it's average like 30% is what they're trying to pay. How do you get in? I got in with a company that just started the hauling sand, and they weren't really good at what they were doing. But like I said, I could refer y'all get y'all feet wet there, and y'all could jump onto somebody else. That's what I was gonna do, but they took too long to grab me, so I didn't end up doing that. Now I got a really good job that I enjoy traveling, and I work out whenever I can. But that's to finish that. So would you see anything else?
Why does it take so long to unload?
Why did it take so long to unload? So I think it's because the oil's not, I mean, I could be wrong. Y'all correct me down in the comments below, but I think it's because the wheels are not moving as fast. That's exactly the answer right there. Because the wheels are not moving as fast, that's why it takes so long. So when I pulled up to, I think it was in my last video, when I pulled up to a spot, it was like 30, 27 trucks, something crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get there and make it out. So that's why, it's because the wheels are pumping slow.
Hey, somebody asked, hey, do you gotta have an H2S monitor on you?
H2S monitor? Yeah, so some people, the company I went with, they basically required to have you have an H2S monitor, because some people would tell you last minute, hey, you need an H2S, and then if you don't have one, you're stuck out. You know what I mean? So it's always best just to get an H2S. It costs like, what, $175 or something like that. So just invest in it, lock it on you, and good to go.
Do you run an ELD?
Do you run an ELD? I'm not, see, look, I'm not gonna answer that question. You know what I'm saying? The best way I can put it is we run legal, right? I ran legal. I did it by, we ran timesheets. So you start off at a certain time. They give you like 14 hours to run in a day and stuff like that, or to be on duty or to be working. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna basically say. Some people run different. I don't know how they run. I kind of asked around, and it's not how I ran. But if you get it, you get it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, hit me in my DM on Instagram, Raymond HTX, just like the YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate y'all, like I said, for y'all likes, y'all comments, all that good stuff. It don't go unnoticed. Anything else? What's the money like? Everybody wants to know what the money's like. So like I said, the money, I'll cover it again, but like I said, I already told y'all, it runs from 200 to 500 max on the loads. And depending on how many loads you get, that's really where your money's at. They say to run at night, but if you could run all night, that's cool. Your phone's ringing, bro? You need to answer it?
No.
But yeah, so if you run at night, supposedly you get more loads in. But I don't know. It all depends on the driver and how the driver wants to run. I never ran nights because it could put a toll on you. You know what I mean?
You got somebody said, I hate driving manual. Do they run automatics in the oil fields?
Yeah, so what I was in an automatic Freightliner. So yeah, you do run automatic. You can and do run, they do run automatics in the oil field. So I did see like 2 or 3 comments about that question. You run automatics and manuals, whatever you want to run, you can run that. And then also on tires, I know it's rare. 2 people asked me this, and one person in the oil field was telling me that you can't run recaps because the gravel and the mud and all that stuff you run through with the tires and stuff like that will wear those recaps off. So if you want to run in the oil field, don't have recaps on your tires. Basically the tires that are you know what I'm saying, threaded or whatever, shaped or whatever.
You got somebody that said, weird question, are you allowed to have pets?
Are you allowed? Yeah. If you're an owner, operator, or company driver, yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to have pets and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're an owner, operator, you do what you want to do. Yeah, they won't tell you nothing. And then if you were a company driver, you obviously ask the company, hey, is it cool if I bring my pet? The company I was with, they say, hey man, bring whoever you want, bring the pet, whatever, but it got to be one person. And then if you're bringing a child with you, it got to be they have to be over 8 or 10 years old or something like that for insurance purposes.
I got somebody that said, how far was the run?
Okay, that's a good question. So the runs from, let's say, okay, so where we were at, we're in East Texas / Louisiana. So we would go a little bit East Texas and a little bit Louisiana. It was majority of the time it was in Louisiana. So the runs, that's kind of a good thing because the runs were no more than like an hour and 20 minutes. That's the max that I've ever ran for one load to go pick up. So the process, you go, you get the load, you accept it on your phone, go pick up the load, then you go to a staging pad where you stage and wait to go to the well, and then from the well you drop it off at the well, and then you leave. You know what I mean? So that's the whole process, and that process could take a little time But you know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is whenever you know what I'm saying, working for the oil field.
What's the weight of them boxes the same?
What's the weight? That's another good question. A lot of people were asking. So the weight of the sandbox, the most that I've ever got was like 44,000 pounds, I think. Yeah, it was 44,000. So they range around that. So it would be from 38 to 44,000 pounds was the weight of most of my, you know what I mean, my hauls, my runs.
P.S. What's the specs that I should look for?
What?
What specs should I look for?
What specs? I don't know what they mean by that.
That's all they said.
What specs should I look for? Thanks again. I don't know what they mean by specs. Well, any other questions you see on there? I'm trying to think about any other questions that somebody asked me before. Like I said, about people trying to tell me if I can get them in. I know somebody that can, you know what I'm saying, wash you up, get your feet wet. But like I said, I mean, I don't know how the wells are moving right now. But when I was there, it really wasn't I wasn't making anything, you know what I mean? So I'm just being blunt and honest with y'all. I wasn't making nothing, but I learned how to do it, and it wasn't hard. It's easy, you know what I'm saying? It's easy, but as long as the wells are moving fast enough, then you know what I'm saying, you're making that bread. Like I said, the owner operators were killing it and making good money. I think like around, I think they were averaging 10 to 12,000. You know what I mean? So I heard a guy making 10,000, 12,000 a week. So that's achievable for sure if you're an owner operator. Now company, like I said, you'll get 30 to 35% max, maybe 35% max. But that's as far as from when I was there. A lot of people were just maxing out at 30. A lot of people with experience, seasoned drivers are getting 30%. You know what I mean? So it's, I guess, who you know type of deal.
You got someone that said, so on an average, how many loads can you get in daily?
Okay, so like I said, when I was there, the wells were moving slow. So the most loads I got in a day were 3. I got like 3 loads a day. One paid 6, 7, 8. So I got like $800 in that one day. And yeah, it was decent. It was mid. But yeah, 3 was a max that I got in a day. And it wasn't because of me, but it was because of the you know, the wait time at the wells or staging pad, whatever it is. It's a waiting game, you know what I mean? But that's about any other questions you see on there that what you get paid weekly. Everything is about pay.
Fucking assholes trying to show off and shit.
So yeah, Mustang.
It was a Charger.
You gotta cut that out.
Say man, but no, but yeah, I think that's basically all the frequently asked questions, and that's all the main questions really. How much you get paid? How do you get in?
That's the one that said, what endorsements?
What endorsements are required? So that's also another good question. I'm glad we caught that before we cut the camera.
Yeah.
So the endorsements required. Like I said, y'all could DM me because I gotta look for the 2 classes that I took. All you have to have is a CDL Class A, and then you gotta take 2 classes. I could look up those 2 classes to be on point. I don't want to tell y'all which ones it is because I don't know off the top of my head. But I could go on my email, figure that out, or screenshot a picture, and I can definitely let y'all know. Y'all just gotta DM me at RAYMONHTX, Raymond HTX. It's just like the YouTube. My YouTube and Instagram are exactly the same.
And your one last question is, are they still looking for owner operators?
Are they still looking for owner operators? I think they're always looking for owner operators, and you know what I'm saying, looking for people to, you know what I'm saying, branch on with them. And you know, everybody's trying to make money, you know what I mean? The more drivers they got, the more money's bringing to the company. And like I said, the company that was over everything that we were running for was F5. So the letter F as in Fernando and the number 5. So I'm pretty sure we covered the majority of the frequently asked questions. And yeah, man, so we might be doing some fitness content, man. I don't know if y'all, you know what I'm saying, want to stick around. Y'all can stick around, but I greatly appreciate it, man. We gonna get up out of here. I gotta go to work. Gotta get up like around 5:30 in the morning. And it's now, shit, 12:29. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's 12:29, the 26th. And yeah, man, y'all have a blessed day. Y'all go out there, go grind, go get it, man. For all the new CDL drivers, man, congratulations. Go out there, get that money, get it the right way. You know what I mean? Respect y'all ELD. Run right. If the loads are too heavy, don't run it because you're gonna get popped by, you know what I'm saying, them state troopers. You know what I'm saying? Anything else? Yeah, that's about it. I got a new job. I'm out of the CDL game because it's just too much to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Well, for me, just my experience with it. Just a little bit trial, tribulations, and errors. You know what I'm saying? But I greatly appreciate y'all, man. Going, we get a shake and bake, man. Gotta go get some sleep. Gotta go catch some Z's. You know, my boy Tony, hey man, we in the gym, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
man, you know
we
what
trying
I'm
to get it. You know what I'm saying? We trying to slim down, get right, get tight. Trying to look like Larry. You know what I'm saying? We trying to look like Larry. Who else? Chris Bum and all them boys. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. If y'all got any other questions, like I said, go on my Instagram and ask me any questions y'all would like. Am I on trend? Yes. Nah, I ain't on trend. I'm doing everything. Am I on trend? Nah, I'm not. Yeah, I can tell I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nowhere where I need to be. You know what I mean? But yeah, I greatly appreciate y'all. We out, baby.
Make sure that big grind ain't no AB on. No nothing off, they know it's on. Rolex the track, let's rock and roll. Online they know I'm in control. Muscle up, feel like Roman Reigns. Can't see me and they know they can't. Go harder, they know.